Madeira and Canaries cruise from Southampton. Do you want to know how good P&O are? They've got years of experience, so let's take you on board. Here's our lovely Keith to tell you more.
Launched by Her Majesty the Queen, P&O Cruises Oriana is a much-loved household name. This beautiful classic ship has been exclusive to adults since its multi-million-pound refit in 2011. And at just 69,000 tonnes, she has a warm intimacy that will sweep you off your feet in moments. Coffee lovers can indulge in Oriana's very own Costa coffee outlet, while those who like to drink with a view will adore the aptly named Crow's Nest. The iconic Anderson's bar is where P&O's impeccable service is summed up in a warm and welcoming smile. But for me, it's all about this place, the Lord Tavern's bar. Trust me, if you're a sports fan, you'll be bowled over. With numerous dining options, including Marmite for breakfast or bread and butter pudding for dessert, I'm already sold. It's high-quality, classic British cuisine, although at the Alfresco Cafe, it's infused with Mediterranean favourites such as pizza and pasta. To celebrate in style, you can book a table at Marco Pierre White's Ocean Grill, or choose the stylish Sorrento's, where your fillet of beef is cooked right in front of you. With a range of activities taking place throughout the day, you really will struggle to fit everything in, from pub quizzes to sports tournaments, dance lessons, informative talks and interactive demonstrations. You'll be spoilt for choice. Thankfully, you don't need to remember when and where everything is going on, because you have this, the Horizon. It's your daily ship's newspaper, and it's delivered to your cabin every night for the next day. Sometimes, though, you may just want to sit back and do nothing at all. Bliss. I always say if you're spending too much time in your cabin, then you're not making the most of the cruise. But when you do actually decide to sleep, the surroundings on board Oriana will be very pleasing on the eye. With 8 different types of cabin to choose from, they're elegant, warm and welcoming, and offer something for all tastes and all budgets. Now, where's that room service menu?
The most stunning ship. She is adults only as well, and this is a last-minute deal. It's about 4 weeks away, isn't it? So not only has the price come down by £340, that £599 will entitle you to an upgrade from an inside to an outside cabin. Wow, so you're going to have that lovely picture window and you're going to enjoy all that beautiful scenery. But the other great thing is you're cruising from Southampton and getting some winter sun. So, Gemma, you've packed endless bags.
I have.
Dresses,
yes,
shoes,
makeup,
handbags.
jewels, everything. So we are leaving from Southampton, and then it's always quite nice, I think. You've got a couple of days at sea to just sort of bed in, enjoy the ship, you know, get excited about the fact that your voyage has begun. And then on day 5, you are sailing into Madeira.
So already
Into
the temperatures will have started to rise.
Oh, yeah, as you sail along,
Yeah.
which is quite nice. So you'll like be peeling off layers as you go along.
It's
Yeah.
a lovely feeling, though, isn't it? To
Very nice.
Start getting that warm.
Maybe by the time you get here, the tights have come off. Who knows, if we're very daring. So we're in Madeira, which is just so beautiful, very lush, beautiful flowers everywhere in Madeira. In fact, they've got the most stunning botanical gardens. And you could go and do a little wine tasting trip or go up the very famous cable car and do a toboggan ride at any time of year. So that's good fun as well. But actually, the city of Funchal, little factoid here, is named because of the huge amount of fennel that grow in the wild. So that's what it means.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and that rises straight up from the sea. And because of its location on the Gulf Stream, that is why you've got this really ideal year-round weather, lovely flowers, roses, bougainvillea, just stunning.
And I visited Madeira on a cruise, and yeah, if you love plants and botanicals, absolutely gorgeous. Everything's immaculate.
Yeah,
it all looks groomed.
Yeah, very, very, very lovely indeed. And then day 6, we're in La Palma. So if your idea of a lovely day is just ambling along, you know, beautiful streets, maybe browsing a few craft shops or watching the world go by from a little street cafe, perfect place to do this, Santa Cruz de La Palma. And it's actually the capital of La Palma where you're going to be sailing into. And it's, again, very beautiful. You've got Spanish colonial houses, and it's also got one of the world's largest volcanic craters around it, which is nearly half a mile deep. And because the Canary Islands generally are volcanic as well, which adds that sort of, sometimes you get that sort of black sand on the beaches and everything.
One thing you always get, though, great weather.
Oh, yeah, well, absolutely, which is exactly what you want when you're going away at this time of year. Just wonderful. And then day 7, we're going to La Gomera, which is another little small Canary Island. Again, beautiful landscapes and flora and lots of places to visit.
Actually, really pretty.
Very pretty indeed. You get a little idea there. And then we arrive in Lanzarote. An island that I'm sure many of you will have been before on holiday. It's the northernmost of the Canary Islands and only 70 miles off the coast of Africa, which puts into perspective why you get that beautiful winter sun as well.
I'm just thinking you're going to have a tan for Christmas.
You are going to come back glowing across the table at your pasty relatives as you chew on that turkey. They'll be so jealous. So that's wonderful. And again, Lanzarote has that kind of volcanic features to it. And in fact, the volcano park at Timanfaya is the island's #1 tourist attraction, so maybe pop along there during your day. Or go to Puerto del Carmen, a lovely resort, to go and visit there. Now, then, day 10, we are sailing into Lisbon, which is, of course, in Portugal, just on the Atlantic coast, and you've got a real mixture here in this city. You've got museums, you've got castles, you've got cathedrals. Again, beautiful neighbourhoods that you can just stroll around, lots of sidewalk cafes with pedestrianised streets, which is lovely, and lovely boutiques and everything. You've got a really nice sort of non-commercial feel in Lisbon, sort of old-fashioned and relaxed. And if you're just on foot for the day, it really is a delight. Lovely place to walk around. Quite a few hills, though, having said that, so make sure you take your comfy shoes. One good way to experience it is a tram ride as well, which you could take through the medieval district. But just so much to do and see, and of course, as Sean pointed out, just lovely to be away at this time of year.
And maybe some great shopping, some great Christmas gifts.
Well, that's it. You could tie it in with that, couldn't you?
Why
and
not?
Come back with some nice gifts. Absolutely. You always find things that are sort of nice when you know you can't get them at home.
Now, one of the biggest questions I often get asked is when is a good time to buy, to book a cruise? It varies. It really does. This is definitely the right time to book this one. It is a last-minute deal. I think I can also say it's the best price I've seen for 12-night Canaries with a, an outside upgrade there, under £600. It doesn't mean that price will always stay at that. It could obviously go up near the time, but if you book tonight, we will guarantee that price of £599. This is the stateroom that you'll get, the cabin you'll get.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. And of course, P&O is such a favourite cruise line with many of our viewers. You know what you're getting. It's that real lovely British cruising experience, very elegant and stylish. Got your traditional touches as well, haven't you? Fab food. You can go to Sorrento's for your Italian, or go to the Marco Pierre White restaurant. Just really wonderful luxury.
And great prices on the balcony for the 6th of December as well, just £949. This is what's included. So we do predict this is going to be one of the hot sellers tonight. If you want to make your trip even more relaxed and enjoyable, we can actually arrange for you to stay in the Meon Valley Marriott. That's in Southampton. We have a special deal for our Planet Cruise customers. So it's £70 per person per night. And then you get all of your parking for 12 nights free, all of your transfers, and just great peace of mind. Huge saving tonight, £340 off the brochure price, and it works out less than £50 per person per night, and it is an adult ownership, just to point that out as well. And don't forget the prices. I'll just show you both dates there. The most affordable date is the 6th of December. That has been reduced to less than £600 for an outside cabin. But please don't think, book that next week, because I cannot guarantee that price is going to hold at that. £599 if you book right now.